Alright, let's continue on our adventure. Last time, we basically, well, we were a fucking mess, this entire time. We don't know who we are. We've been on a drunken, uh, 3 nights of drunken escapades or whatever it is. There's a murder that we have to solve. Apparently, we're a detective. And I've gotten a little bit sidetracked. I really want to know what's in this place. So basically, this is just a little recap. This is like a bookstore. We came into this bookstore and we discovered like this really apparently this room in the back which was supposed to be haunted. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. Wait, isn't this the guy who we are inspired? No, it's probably somebody else. Hold on. Oops, that's the wrong button. Also, it's been a day, so oh, this is not over. Oh, I see. I thought this was like real time, as in real time would parse. You know what? This makes a lot of sense. I guess it's been. So this is time in game, and time in game passes by talking, selecting dialogue options, and we've seen that happen before. So this is quite interesting. All right. So this is 83. Okay, so we're getting anyways. Right now we're gonna go get a flashlight. So this lady, who's not very nice to her daughter, told us that this store is haunted. She's had some wards that are protecting them from the curse. Not haunted, sorry. It's cursed and businesses fail, and she has something put up to protect herself. Oh, and that's where the murder happened. We also have to solve that, but I'm just really interested in knowing what this cursed place is, and if we're gonna get sidetracked, we might as well,
Inside,
you know.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Okay, thank you, Kim. Okay, so I'm gonna take the
It's
flashlight.
robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Okay. Rubber handle chain cutters and red tip prop. You know what? I'm gonna take all the tools.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Okay. Also gonna take these
The
chain
handles
cutters.
are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Okay.
You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
But why belts?
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Alright. We've got all the tools that we need. We're gonna need them. I'm gonna come back to this lady later. I think, because it's noon, and we aren't anywhere close to solving. Basically, we need to take the body. It's been like lying there, hanging on a tree for 7 days. The murdered guy. And we met a really nice, not nice, but interesting child that's essentially, ooh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Alright. Oh, and he just starts using it. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Okay. So, we're gonna we're just gonna figure out what's going on over here. We're just gonna figure out what's going on over here. I've got these tools, might as well take them because they'll be important. I have, you know, thanks Kim for that. Let's interact with this. The last time we didn't interact with this, but let's do it.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then. It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Yep. Let's go further and find out what's... Ooh. Okay. Bit spooky. Window pane and debris. Interesting. What else is here? Oh! What was that noise? Oh, this is a little spooky. What the fuck is that? Oh, mannequins? What the hell is that? Oh, and the creepy music too. Great, wonderful. We love that for us. Uh-huh. A large demijohn full of strange liquid? Oh, what in the hell are those noises? Okay. Oh, and look at this shit. You know, if this was real life, I would just be like, nah, I'm good. I don't tempt demons. I don't want to, like, you know. Uh-huh. Hold on. We'll get to that. Okay. Oh. Money! We need it because we have bills to pay. Although, that was really funny. Like, we literally insurance frauded our way out of paying for damages. That was so funny. But yeah, we still need to pay for the hotel room that we've been using for the past 3 days, and it's like 80. I believe the currency is called Raya. But where are the clothes it used to display? Oh boy, it's not here, that's for sure. More money! Great, hold on. There's something else here that I did not... Oh, there's more stuff over there.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
Slipstream logo. Wait, what is that? A motor, right? That's what the... No. Like a blade? A fan blade or something like that? Oh. Okay, but the question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot?
That's a good question.
What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they fail. How's
Reality
that?
is ruthless.
Yeah, it is. But I'm not exactly sure. Wait, hold on. I still didn't click on that thing that I wanted to click on. Did I? No, I didn't. Production schedule. Filament memory. I gained something. Can I interact with it? No, I can't. It's just there. I can... 50? Oh, wait a minute. It's valuable. Oh, we might actually be able to earn the money by just... You know what? I'll be really... hold on. Oh, we have to, like, walk all the way over there. Okay. Hold on. Let me
Your
hold that
flashlight
thought.
slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural.
That's an elf. An elf warrior? What is this? A Dungeons and Dragons character sheet?
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
This also looks like... This reminds me of that meme of like the conspiracy meme. The guy is like pointing at the board and it's like, you know. Isn't that from like the movie where they're doing kaiju battles? God, I forgot the name of the movie. I'll Google it and put it in editing. Anyways,
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkins. You make out autumnal candle Welkins casting wax-based magic.
casting wax-based magic. Okay, I you know, this just reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons. Like it's like this does not look like demonic
Translucent
stuff.
Welkins, with organs shining under their skin, and even ether Welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
This also reminds me, previously when we were exploring the bookstore, we came across a book that was, this is really weird, but it was basically fascists and it was about fascists and their magic, which sounds insane, but apparently the most well-known thing that the fascists were known for was magic. That's what it said. And I'm just... Well, it's kind of insane. That's why I'm
You
like...
should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin.
I'm assuming this is a Welkin. Like this,
One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Yeah, this is a Welkin.
It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
I'm a little confused. Is this like a real... Are you telling me people who look like elves are real in this world? Or is this just like some kind of mythical fantasy? What?
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
Yeah, this sounds more and more like it's some kind of fantasy. But I guess we'll keep
An
going.
inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Okay, so he just talked about them like as if they're not real. Okay, so they're definitely not real.
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game.
Okay, so they're not real. Okay, never mind. I'm overthinking a lot of the things here. Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, this looks like a Dungeons and Dragons character sheet or something like that. Like, one of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Dungeons and Dragons fans are pretty hardcore, man. I mean, I am one of them, but like, world building is super fun.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world.
Does that mean somebody was on drugs when they
A
came up
pinned
with this?
postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Oh. I love how there is tiny lore of a completely fake world made by some character in this. Like, somebody wrote this. Somebody wrote a character who wrote this. If you know what I mean, and that's like so nice.
This
Interesting.
is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Oh no, they're still talking about the world, Station 41 within the world. Okay. Okay, never mind.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
So now that I look back on the environment, like, it should have struck me before, but it didn't immediately. This looks like there was some kind of production going on here. Like if you look at there's a swords here. We saw some stuff. So I'm guessing they were making props here for this.
The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
Heat death of the
The
universe.
full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Oh, it is Dungeons and Dragons. God. Yeah, so it looks like there was basically some kind of production going on here. That's where all of this is here.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what Kadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking
Radio
at?
frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for
Unclear.
what?
It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So we're dealing with something medical here. Radio frequencies. Unclear, it looks like cardiovascular systems split into veins and very advanced. No, so it's not medical. Of course, narrow eyes, the anatomy of the curse?
Perhaps. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Oh. Okay, so apparently, I'm assuming this is a system that you can play this game, this role-playing game, on radio frequencies, like using the radio.
They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap.
Yeah. If it's a game, then who's
Whoever
playing?
decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks
Oh.
like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
Yeah, you're
My
not
God.
wrong.
It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
The cost of the airwidth alone must have been
Exactly.
huge.
This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing.
What else?
It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Yeah, so very ambitious. Playing. It's kind of like, you know, that's very interesting. It's like if you don't have any friends, you call in somewhere and you play a game with them. It's kind of like a video game, actually. It's exactly like a video game, except it's on radio instead of a computer. Hey, look at that. A literal live service. Interesting. Okay, is there anything else here? Oh, there's something there.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind?
Yeah, and they used to be bulky too back in the day, right? Like, damn.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
You know what? Turn on the
The
machine.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the
It's
compartment.
empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Oh. Insert the production
Like a smooth
schedule.
draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The
Interesting.
static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Oh, somebody's on.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Why did he call me Fortress X? No. What is the production? What are you, a machine or are you no, what's
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Alright, thanks for
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
Oh. I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Okay.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
What are you, machine or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Okay, but why are you here? How did you know where I
I
am?
work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Oh my god, are you okay? You're 74 years old. Are you... You should be living your
Now,
life or something.
Please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
Why did you call me Fortress
Fortress
Accident?
Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information
One
about this?
moment.
Oh.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
And what's this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Print?
Nothing happens.
Remove the
The
production
filament
system.
slides out of its glowing nest.
We'll figure out what the password is sooner or later. Hold on, there's something else here. Oh, more rooms, yay.
Okay, what do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Looks like an entrepreneur. It's just a failed business. Someone tried to exercise the curse using technology. No, it's just a failed business.
Yes, that is the question.
Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box.
Okay, give it
Looks
to
like
me.
one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Has anyone ever done this
Not
before?
to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among the ruins.
That is true, because the lady did say that Revachol West, not the lady. I don't know, but I don't remember, but somebody said Revachol West is essentially, I guess the businesses are like all failing. I mean, the bookstore lady said that it's because of the curse, but the situation in Revachol West is not good.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology.
How are they planning to
Through
do
call-in
that?
stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in a game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
That's insane. Like, think about all the people that have radios, and think about all the people that will call in. And this game master is just supposed to control the story. Like, at any given moment, there could be anywhere from 100 to tens of thousands playing on this radio. That's insane for a small company like this. It's very ambitious, that's for sure.
Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies.
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
I mean, it is very ambitious, and it would be really good if it were. But funding like that, how do you make money on a game like this, right? How do you put in your millions of dollars into an ambitious project like this, and how do you make that return? Like, you just need, because the technology to implement this stuff is so costly. Like, this is why like live services and stuff like that are becoming increasingly more popular in video games, because the technology to run a live service is much better now than it was before. It's also much easier to capitalize a live service than it is to say a game like this, which is just, you pay for the game, and then the player owns the game in perpetuity, and they can play it whenever they want. But in live service, it's like you're constantly spending money on them. So the the revenue generated from that game is constant. Whereas in single player games, the revenue is instant. You spend it once, and then if you come up with like a DLC or something, and people are less likely. Almost all of the people who own the base game, out of that, you'll probably get like half of those will decide to then go on and buy the DLC, right? Not everybody will decide to buy the DLC, because not everybody will even want to continue playing the game. But yeah, anyways, that was, sorry, a little bit of tangent there, but yeah, very interesting that this is going on in this really small studio.
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Do we have any more? No. They were insane if they thought they could do this. Was it just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets? No, I think they were really trying to do this.
Yes, especially in here. Okay, let's keep moving.
Oh, and I forgot! Okay, it's saved. Jeez. Okay. I should just, do like a full save or something. Ugh. Also, we have to level up. I forgot about that. We have lots of skill points. And we can level up. What are we gonna level up in? Encyclopedia has been great, but as you can see, we have modifiers. So it's pretty good. I feel like we should go into Psyche. Your power to influence yourself and others. Wait, no. We can level up only one skill point at a time. Physique is good too. I failed to get the tie that's hanging from the fan. No, that was motorics, right? Hold on. Conceptualization, encyclopedia, electrochemistry, interfacing, and perception. So far, these have been like the most common things that have popped up and that I'm using. And logic too, a little bit. But as you can see, motorics and intellect is already quite high. So I'm wondering if I should go into... Or is it better to just go into what we're good at? You know what? I'm gonna go into drama. Maybe not. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. What was it that we needed? Oh, let's just actually go to the map. I'm thinking to ceiling fan. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I really want that tie. I want that tie. I will not let that tie best me. Let's level up. Oh, and you can revert it at any time. Oh, so you can just kind of reassign points at the fly. That's great. I like that. That's good. Okay. Okay. I should probably save again. There we go. Let's go in this room. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello? Magnesium. Oh, and I have more morale. Oh, what the fuck is that? What is that?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Kim, what is this? Is it furnace? I know it's a furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
You know what would be really fucking scary? Something crawled out of that.
What are you doing?
I hear... No. I'm not sure Kim, but I think I can hear someone
Wait,
talking
really?
upstairs.
You should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Those voices I heard, maybe it's more like an entity. Hold on. Hold on, we'll get to it. But there's a goddamn bear here. Oh, and there's more stuff here. Wonderful. Ice cream maker. Defrosted and unplugged? Holy shit, what? Huh?
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Where are
Seems
we?
like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
A weapons cache? Look at the hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden...
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
Oh, looking inside holes. Yay.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Rifles,
Are
Kim?
these any good?
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
Wow, antique Bell Margaret rifle. So we have a gun now. That will help us, cause and okay. Hold on. What is this? Alright,
It
wait.
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Yeah, I mean, we did lose a gun. Oh, yeah, we lost a gun and our police badge, so that's not good.
Guillaume Le Million.
Oh, yay! We completed this thought.
Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning.
Hold on, hold on. Oh, what are the bonuses that I get from this? +1 brain threshold. All psyche learning caps raised by 1. Nice, thank you. But Guillaume, I pronounced it. I think I did a good job. Guillaume was found hanging from a tree. What an interesting coincidence. Or is it? I'm overthinking things again. But yeah. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if you can just switch out if you do research, and if you can like switch out things, because these are not enough for the amount that there is, right? Yeah, that's probably the case, right? So I can learn more in psyche. That's what I'm getting at. What is this? Okay. So we got a gun. Oh, hold on. We got a gun. Held L. No, I can't do that. Why not? So, oh, but we can sell the gun. We can sell, oh, no, not this one though. There's more stuff here. Another ice cream maker that's still running. Hold on. Okay, it looks like somebody's here. And that's a door? Oh god.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
This is a fridge. This is a fridge. If there is a fucking body inside this fridge...
The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Yeah.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly
Okay,
door.
let's
A
open it.
gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Yeah.
The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Okay.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
So somebody's making ice cream in this abandoned basement, which also has like a secret bunker from like the revolution. What is going on here?
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the
A
ice cream
friendly
wrappers.
cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What?
The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Uh-huh. So they're trying to sell ice cream from this hyper
I
carnivore.
know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
Yeah.
What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Yup. No, I think somebody's here. Because one of the ice cream machines was still running. We'll go there.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Yeah, man, businesses are... No wonder that people think this place is haunted. There are things that are still running in this place. The businesses are failing because those things... There's a radio computer... And there's a fucking ice cream fridge and an ice cream maker. These things are still running, which means the electricity bill must be the bills to pay in this place must be running the businesses out. I think I just solved the mystery of the curse. And the curse is just a really bad electricity bill. Yep, I think that's what it is. Yeah, guys, when your parents tell you to close the lights after you... Oh, hold on.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Oh, this is Kuno. Wait a minute.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Oh my god, wait a minute. You'll find the filament memory, we'll have that, with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Hold on. I wonder who wrote that
Looks
note.
like someone from that radio game company upstairs.
Yeah,
I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
maybe they have to leave in a
That's a
hurry.
plausible hypothesis. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of...
It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
So we can get hold of the off-site copy, and then the password will be on the off-site copy. And then we can talk to that lady, that old lady. Oh my god.
Really? You don't have a single guess?
Yep, you mean Kuna.
I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to...
Didn't you see one right next to the breaker box?
Yep, we saw one. We did. We did. We actually... Hold on. It's here. This one.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top, and turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A
Oh,
pry bar would come in handy here.
and we have
No.
it.
This is going to need something else, some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time.
Are we?
If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Okay.
Equip the pry bar by going to the
Oh.
Tools tab in your inventory. From there, you can equip it to a held slot.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oops. Sorry. Okay, let's do that. Now we have a pry bar.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has
Pry
a
bar, not
hand-cranked ice
strong
cream
enough.
churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Oh. Oh, well, I feel like we can find it. Oh my god, there's another... Okay, hold on. More things are here. Okay. Oh, yay. I've been given health.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Oh, hey!
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Yay.
Why did you do that?
Because it's black. It's not like the red
The
one.
lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing.
Why did I do that? Well, because the ice cream will melt. And then we can open it with the regular pry bar. More money? Oh, sure. A mesh tank top? Hold on a second. +1 drama. +1 conceptualization. -1 suggestion. You know what? Let's get some drama. Oh boy, we look sleazy as hell. We did not look good. Then there's this place upstairs. First, let's go down here. What is here? Oh. Coins! Yes, more money. Love that for us. I was gonna say this before, but I interrupted myself. But it's always emotion breaking to me just a little bit when characters are just walking around in like abandoned places and they find money, because in real life we're not so lucky. Yeah, but let's go upstairs. Oh, okay, so we're back out here and it's raining now. God. It's raining. Hold on. Okay, you know what? We will come back after a few... an hour or so passes in-game, because we unplug the ice cream maker. And we'll be able to open it once the ice melts. Or at least that would be the logical conclusion, right? Alright, let's go. We need to talk to the guy. He's gonna give us some... he's gonna give us a key for the trash can. Oh, we can go in here. Oh, it's noon, that's why. Hello, again.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Something stirs in you.
Is it callous though?
Prod at him and find out.
Do we need to though?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that...
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Oh, I see. Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
Yeah, let's
Was
return
there
to that.
something you wanted?
We need those
What
keys.
for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
No, we need...
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Yep,
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
yep. I've seen something here at the Whirling Garden. I think I need to talk... No, not yet. Not yet. Let's go here. What is this place? Oh, it's the kitchen. Hello, sir.
A
Oh,
thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Goranci Kubek. Please, it's not funny.
hello, sir. Got time for a few
The man
questions?
puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Okay, you've got some impressive
He
pots.
smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Oh. Uh-huh. And what's in the back here?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I wonder where this door
You
leads.
do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
The winch, outside, in the backyard. Remember? No, your fingers do.
Uh-huh. There was a winch outside on the roof, like that was small earlier.
Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Yeah, so many
Garth
side
is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Yep, so we got more side investigations, things to look at. Can I go here? No? Oh, it's closed. This can come back later. What else do we need? Explore the Whirling secret passage. Track down your gun. Oh god. Track down your badge. Pay for damages. Inspect the victim's body. Investigate doomed commercial area. Pissing competition. Open trash container. Okay, let us open the trash container first and figure out what's going on in the trash container near the body. And if there are some clues there, we also need something for the smell. Oh god, Kuno's still here, isn't he? Yay.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Open padlock with key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Continue.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Ooh, look under the boxes of cartons.
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Okay, dive further.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Pick up the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Oh god, is there another
The
corpse?
victim's clothes? Cadaver in odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for
A
it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ooh, bag the shirt.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yep, we're not confronting Kuno again. Yep. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
the lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Such the food
It's
waste?
just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Pick it out?
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Oh. Oh, damaged ledger? It's my paperwork? No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Oh no. We're the worst detective in the world. It must have been cramping my style. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know, I'm boring.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies, organized crime or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
Oh god. Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Yeah, thank you, tutorial agent. The mug, I'm getting the mug
You pick
too.
out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Oh boy. Uh,
Only in its social sensibility.
a racist mug? Great. Listen. Oh, it's racist towards people like him. Oh, why did we take it? Oh, I'm just making the worst
The container
decisions.
sounds a muffled gong.
Oh, great.
That's
Continue.
one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for saving. Oh boy.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Oh boy.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic
Oh
clipboard.
god.
It's a metaphor for you.
Oh, thanks. Inspect the toilet
It's just
paper.
toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Yep, take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Oh god. Thank god we're wearing gloves because fucking you. The germs on this thing.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your
The
fingers across the
surface is
aluminum.
interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting, what kind of
It depends.
information?
Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Also, we can find out information about ourselves.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved.
How can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for
All
example.
RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Oh,
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
cool. That's all, thank you.
Okay,
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Yep, browse the
They're
white
not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Oh, so we've been working on 20 cases since January of this year, but we have not solved them.
It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Okay.
What do you mean? Is that all?
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I'm sure I made plenty of
It's okay.
mistakes.
We all make mistakes.
Like a
So
fan of
he
gills,
was-
the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
So he was extremely burnt out. He was working a lot. There was mention of a naming
Yes,
convention here.
it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and the written capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Damn, we were working on a lot of cases.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Oh god. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Oh boy.
The ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It will do, barely. But
Kim, do you have a
the
pen?
lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I
Nor
have
did I
one?
give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty.
The
Commit to
tasks
paper.
you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones
A
you've already
satisfying
finished.
slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry, and it feels good. Feels like completion. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by chance named
No,
our
actually.
case?
Any ideas?
The furries are at home in the mirror, the setting sun, shit on a stick. The hanged man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Yep,
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
yep. Similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Your secret is safe with the rotten cabbage of papers in your hand. Writing covers almost all the pages.
That's it?
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more.
I'm done inspecting these. Close the case
You
file.
don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Oh, can I read the case files now? Browse the case files again. Browse the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What type forms are
3.
there?
The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi discrete, or axle, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet. Your nose does not understand what it did wrong. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.